The top play of Season 5 vote is in your winner nets 100,000 VC. Scott Moak here, Sacramento Kings PA announcer, ready to look back at your 4 winners and crown a champion. Bring the crown, let's go. Your first winner was I Just ISO in my team, showing off the full palette of Paul George moves and relaying a self-lob to Vince Carter. Top.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, MP is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's James. Then there's Ayton. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Back to Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at the Thunder. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they have been staggering here of late. Their losing streak has stretched on way too long. They look like a team that has just lost their confidence.
Durant, the pass to Shepherd. Over Doncic. Houston gets it back beyond the arc. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Şengün.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Doncic outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And here's KD for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. MP, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Shepherd. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Durant. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Shepherd. Guarded by Doncic.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
KD against Reeves. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
First and second chance points. And they're number 2 in total rebounding. They have power, they're explosive, and really a ferocious group at going after every miss.
And you can't say enough about their transition offense, the pace at which they play the game. Team. .151 left in the first quarter. A new lineup here for Houston. Doncic out there with MP. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Suns made some excellent plays. He dropped in 16 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Clippers in L.A.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Haiti, so efficient in there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Reeves. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Reeves has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Shepard the pass to KD. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Houston. Out to Thompson. Back to Smith. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean,
and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers on top, leading
31. The Rockets, 29.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
and you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant, and it's Shepard in at the point.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
Yep, it counts. Ayton's got his first basket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Thompson, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 1.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back to MP. Stolen by Thompson. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Guys, back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, "That ain't gonna get it done." That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Doncic kicks to MP. Doncic looking it over. LeBron against Smith. James. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
KD draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Houston with it. Smith dishes to KD. Just 5 to shoot. Durant uses his size and close.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young.
Both teams deciding to change it up. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. LeBron James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Reeves against KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And coming into this season, J.J. Redick and the Lakers, Clark, emphasizing the importance of championship-level conditioning.
Well, hard to see that as directed at anyone other than Luka Doncic. That's one of the criticisms of Luka, his conditioning and his lack of effort defensively. This was a big question when they traded for him. Could they convince him to make the conditioning commitment necessary?
James has a 2-pointer. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Shepard, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Shepard. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Timeout called the Rockets.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
It's time now to present our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and laid with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Şengün. That's now 8 points from Amen Thompson. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic outside. Pass to MP. There's the drive. Poked loose. It's stolen by Capella. And it's the Rockets on the break. Durant against Reeves. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
MP high post. Rockets with the rebound. KD looking around. Here's Şengün. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Reeves outside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Austin Reeves showing no fear down the stretch.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. KD on the wing. He's defended by Reeves.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith is checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Durant down low. He's defended by Reeves.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here are the Rockets now. They're leading by 8. Here's Shepard. So Houston wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
100,000 VC is in the bag. Your vote helps determine the winner. Choose now for the top play of Season 5. Then check our socials for the announcement of the winner. It was a stellar season. Send in some of your best Event Center highlights with the hashtag 2KTVWow and your gamer tag. You might see yourself on 2KTV. Good luck, everyone.
And this was the Hornets pulling into the arena. On to the guys. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And for the Lakers, we've got DeAndre Ayton. James is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Now here is Miller after the miss from MP. Knipple with the bucket.
When you see him out there, Knipple's frame is impressive, especially for his age.
Reeves outside. To the paint. Here's MP. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's LeBron. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And again, no good by the Lakers. Miller against Doncic. That's good from Miller on the assist by Knipple.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
James, good.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Ball up top, guarded by Doncic. Knipple with the bucket. Knipple's got 5.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. MP, no good.
Well, you got to think better of that next time. He had little to no chance of conversion.
A little power down low from Ayton, not allowing the D to affect him.
Doncic against Ball. Tries to keep it alive. Now the Lakers on the break.
You can see what an active, lurking defensive presence DeAndre Ayton is. Nice play for his teammate there.
Charlotte leading by 5. Pass to Knipple. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be strong.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. MP is out there with Doncic, and it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. MP finds Ayton, and that one good.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Charlotte leading by 4. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Miller. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Miller's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Doncic. It's Doncic battling down low.
But you use your man as a shield to find a little daylight. Luka's so good in the pick and roll game.
Pass to Kneppel. And he jams it with authority.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Back to Doncic. Now, here's MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Off the left rim and out.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Shots good by Miller.
But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Doncic passes to MP. The putback. The Hornets pull it in. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
White against Ayton. And it's White missing.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. Here's White. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Got it off in time, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. He got into double.
50. Man, give a big round of applause for your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Kneppel out there with Bridges.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Taking 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Kneppel wide open, and he fires. Misses the 3. The Lakers trail. Doncic passes to James. For the lead, LeBron with the muscle inside.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Heading to the court, the Lakers girls. Let's make some noise.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard comes in for MP. The Hornets also with a sub. Some changes here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hayes. And MP subbed in for Kennard. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Miller. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Ayton is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Pass to MP.
Go, go, go.
Reeves outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Tries again. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers. He's covered by Ayton. Pass the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
MP outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Yeah, LaMelo definitely has the size and creativity to make tough shots inside.
Pass to MP. LeBron outside. Back to MP. Lakers passing it around. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Here's the floater. MP, no good. Hornets trail by 10. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. Doncic passes to MP. James looking around. On the wing, Reeves. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's MP. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Miller. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. The 3 from LeBron. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly
If they just play smart, this game's over.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Charlotte calls timeout.
All right. Substitution on the court. Shooting for Charlotte, Miles Bridges. And the line for one.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ball stolen.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Inside. Here's MP. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Remember, you can find out who wins the Season 5 Top Play Vote on our social media channels. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
And if you want to submit your best plays, we're always checking that hashtag 2KTVWOW on social channels.
And YouTube if you don't have social media. So keep them coming. And the plays this year have been blowing us out of the park.
So much fun. Until then, enjoy the game, go get those top plays, and I'll see you out there on Season 6.
This week is starting ball for your Denver Nuggets. Starting at shooting guard, 10, Tim Hardaway. At power forward, number 32. Starting at the other forward position, number 8, P.Y. Swanson. the head coach of your home team. This is your Denver Nuggets.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron James is out there with Smart. Then it's MP. Then there's Ayton. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And for the Nuggets, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Now, here's MP. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Gordon. Here's Ayton, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Ayton. Following the miss by Jokic. And it goes down 2 points.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Toronto.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
The Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. And Jokic gets it to go.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
James in the high post. He's against Gordon. Back to James. Again, Los Angeles.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
For 3, Murray. LeBron grabs the miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Ayton. 2 points. That one goes. Ayton's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Christian Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Johnson in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here is Hachimura. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Valanciunas, trailing by 10. And it's blocked. Gordon against Hachimura. And there it is for him. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Murray. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to LaRavia. Now here is Hachimura. Defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 3. Pulls it up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but he had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors played some quality basketball. He tallied 10 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. He stepped up his game tonight, and you can tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. One.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up. He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Hardaway against Reeves. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Not just a jump shooter, Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
Pass to Brown. Good on the bucket. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
MP finds Smart. Here's MP. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Brown. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. 1:27 left in the first half. A tight game here in Denver. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Outside for Smart. Clock at 6. Denver grabs the miss. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And the Lakers making a change here. Arabia's checked in.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's James. He has 6. And there's the drive. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Pass to Laravia. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, that's blocked.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got DeAndre Ayton. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Smart, and it's James in at the 4 slot. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Kevin?
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Makes it off the glass. Reeves has got 6.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
Murray, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Outside, Smart. Good, and the assist goes to James.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
LeBron brushing off the contact.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Murray driving to the basket.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Reeves outside. He gets that one. 8 points for him.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
And Denver has possession. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And that one, good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
on the Nuggets for some... He's checked in for the Nuggets. Hardaway comes in for Johnson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He's a nimble guy for someone with that size. Ayton can get off of his feet quick for a lob.
Denver leading by 7. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Smart passes to Ayton. Reeves outside. Pass to Smart. 5 to shoot. Over Watson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Look, and if you're the defense, you have to honor Marcus Smart's mid-range, Jay, or else that's exactly what's going to happen.
Murray for 3. It's good from long range. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
From 17 feet out, tipped away.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Watson's shot is off. Lakers trail by 10. LeBron passes to Reeves. Back to LeBron. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Gordon. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nuggets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again. Did work.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's James. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Ayton kicks to LeBron. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even...
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForge.
Hey, it's Pika, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Season 6 is here, and this week on 2K TV, we're highlighting the new features, rewards, and events.
Let's get started with all that's new in my team, and there is a lot.
Here are Danny and Sasha with all the details.
Thanks, Chris and Alexis. Season 6 is scorching in my team, and the new reward cards are here to raise the temperature of your lineup. And this season's card art, wow, it is off the chart. Hand-drawn, anime-inspired, and perfect for any My Team collector.
It all starts with your...
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. Jake LaRavia out there with James. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, they've got Jared Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 3. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Magic. Pass to LaRavia. Doncic against Harden. Here's Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
A little power down low from Ayton, not allowing the D to affect him.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And James gets it to go.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Here's LaRavia. James Harden picking up that last basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
James, no good on the free throw. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Here's LaRavia. James Harden picking up that last basket. They grabbed their own miss. A second chance effort. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Tyson. He's defended by LaRavia. The shot no good. Tyson. The Lakers leading. MP, that's for 2. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now LeBron. James Harden missing on the three. James in the post. Wade is covering. James, good.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles,
They are a team going in the wrong direction. Not playing great here of late. Things have to change going forward.
Now, here's Schroeder taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Back to Merrill. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 4. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Schroeder with the ball. Kennard covering. And it's Schroeder missing.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And it's Connect in the corner. And that one is good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Strus. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Strus with it. He's guarded by Connect. Here's Bryant. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Now here is Hachimura. He's defended by Merrill. And that one's good. Hachimura.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown.
I see him.
So the Cavaliers making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And MP subbed in for Kennard.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls was not his usual self. He only had a few points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. He's been playing poorly of late, and sometimes those cold streaks are hard to break.
You got it. Thanks for the report, Allie. You know, even the best players have weak games, guys, and I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, you know, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
That is the question, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
Doncic against Harden. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Here's LaRavia, and Ellis with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Pass to LeBron. Now LaRavia. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead
23. The Lakers 28.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Luka Doncic, Jake LaRavia out there with James. Then it's MP, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That shot wide open. And that's 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
James looking around. James gets inside and finishes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket for Mitchell. Doncic kicks to LeBron. From downtown, that's good from Doncic on the assist by LeBron. Doncic has got 5 now.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. James, the pass to Doncic. Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Doncic against Harden. Pass to Wade. Back to Harden. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden. So much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for MP. On the wing, James. He's got 12. Basket counts. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Schroeder against Doncic. And it's Schroeder missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Smart. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 16.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Strus kicks to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hachimura. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Los Angeles leading by 16. Smart passes to Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And it's Schroeder missing. LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers ahead, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Sam Merrill. He's out there with Harden. Jared Allen is out there with Max Strus. And it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Up again, and staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got his first 2 points.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep it.
He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Dalton Connect. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
And so MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And it's Hachimura in the corner. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Pass to Allen. The three from Harden. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ayton dishes to MP. And here is Hachimura. MP trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Lakers leading by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Cavs.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ryan is checked in for Max Strus. Keon Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Hachimura, he's checked. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here.